What's up, y'all? I'm AJ Simmons, founder of the Clean Biz Network, where we help you start and grow your cleaning company. All right. I had the opportunity to interview a seven-figure cleaning business owner. All right. So Ricky Regalado, owner of Rosalato Services out in Chicago. They operate up. I think it's about a $10 million operation now up in Chicago. And so I asked him what his number one way was for generating leads these days, getting customers, and also how he handles his walkthroughs, right? And so I want to share that information with you today. But before I do, I just want to remind you that we are having the very first and probably last, because I just hate getting up out of my office and leaving my house, right? So it may be the last one, but either way, we are hosting the very first and possibly last Clean Biz Network conference, all right? The CBN conference. So I recommend that you go get your tickets, all right? You can go to cleanbiznetwork.com. Right at the top, you'll see CBN conference. Click there, get your tickets, so that way you can come meet me live. You'll meet Ricky. I'm going to be Ricky will be out at the conference. We're going to do a segment for him as well, so you can learn from a multi-million-dollar cleaning company owner as well. We'll have other guests as well, like Miss Katrina Johnson over at Tenacity Academy. Who else? We got a bunch of people. DB3, who everybody's been dying to hear from and dying to meet. He's been with CBN since the beginning, right? And he's built his company. He's automated it. So lots and lots of great guests you're going to hear from. We're going to have an award ceremony. We're going to give out some awards, CBN awards, to honor those who just been excelling with their company. So make sure you come out, man. It's April the 15th and 16th, right in Jacksonville, Florida, right here in my home city, all right? Well, not my home. Y'all know I'm from Portsmouth, Virginia. Shout out to Virginia. But it's going to be right here where I live now, right? Jacksonville, Florida, April 15th and 16th. Make sure you're there. CleanBizNetwork.com, CBN Conference. Go get your tickets.
But if you let them know, hey, we're going to take a little bit of time. I'm going to ask some questions. I'm going to need some details. I want you to touch on your hot points. They're starting to get that feeling of, man, this guy's here to actually pay attention and know what I need.
Headed to the top, ain't none of y'all stopping me. Used to say I never get a ring, Charles Barkley. Now I got a wife, got kids, on property. Bubble-eyed beans that look like that be watching me. Okay, I lied about the beans, but that was hard though. I'm still in that black act, but she starred though. Cause that's all it takes. I'm flashing for. I'm on my grind, not no more fashion show.
What is your number one source for generating leads? Because people ask me, and I'm like, well, obviously I didn't make it to that level that you guys are at now, but I work for Jam Pro, and I know that I told them they were pretty much doing everything, man. They were buying leads, they had cold callers, they went door to door. I mean, they did it all. So what are you guys doing to really generate leads?
The product of the fact that they have great resources, right? Coverall, same thing, man. They've got such a great system in place where they can afford to have all those resources. Man, to tell you the truth, it's word of mouth. Our website, it's actually going to be a new website coming out in a couple of weeks. But I would say our number one is Google reviews. I would say tell everybody that's listening, ask for reviews. I mean, every single time a phone call comes in, we're like, hey, how did you hear about us? Because we don't do any marketing. We don't do any cold call. We don't do any email campaigns. I guess I'm cheap on that sense. I don't do it, but hey, I think we're going to talk about something between us. But reviews, man. I can't stress enough. Ask for reviews. You'd be surprised. Not surprised, but the new wave of office managers, property managers, they're going to Google. They're going to Yelp. They're going to check out, how many 5-star reviews this company has. Everybody that calls in as a new source or new lead, they've all said, oh, we saw your Google reviews.
Wow. That's amazing, man. That's amazing. All right. Well, since we're speaking on leads, when it comes through the walkthroughs, what would you think would be the key to closing on a lot of the walkthroughs?
It's tough. Sometimes it's up to the client too. Like, dude, you've probably been in those walkthroughs where this client's rushing you, not giving you the time of day. But I think you have to set the precedent with first impression, arrive on time. I'm guilty of showing up to a walkthrough late, ruin the whole walkthrough, right? I mean, it's just bad first impression. But if you show up ready to go, shake the hands, eye contact, in my case, I use an app to do all that, right? But if you let them know, hey, we're going to take a little bit of time. I'm going to ask some questions. I'm going to need some details. I want you to touch on your hot points. They're starting to get that feeling of, man, this guy's here to actually pay attention and know what I need. he's not asking for a scope of work. I never ask for a scope of work. I mean, if you start pricing scope of work, you're going down the rabbit hole. Like, price the facility, price this person's expectations, close with references as far as saying, if a restaurant, for example, if you go into a restaurant, reference another restaurant that you clean. They may know that restaurant, they may say, oh, if you're cleaning that restaurant, man, you definitely could do our restaurant. Or, luxury high-rise buildings, reference another luxury high-rise building. It gives them a sense of competence to say, this guy's professional, looks like he knows what he's talking about. He's gathering pictures and details, and this guy's all over the place. I appreciate that. And then hit them with a proposal within 2 to 3 hours. Then there's no reason for them to go back out. That's what happens is people don't turn a proposal around quickly, and the walkthrough was a waste.
That's crazy. And you know what? So we spoke on walkthroughs. You mentioned an app, and then you said a quick turnaround. I think that's all that's perfect segue into that little logo you got behind your head. So can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yep. Yeah. So, I mean, you've seen the product, we still got a lot more work to do with it too. But Route has definitely been a game changer for me as a business owner. And it's just changed the way I operate as far as, and I'm sure you know this too, is tribal knowledge. The pro is we know what we're doing. The con is nobody else knows what we're doing. So that's not good. So if I hit a point where I said, hey, I think it was at like the $2 million range, and I was going to the conventions, BSCI, ISSA, and I was like, man, there's some big companies out here. Like, cleaning is a big industry. How did you guys get there? How did you make it? How did you get here? Then they all said sales team. And I was like, all right, well, I'm the sales team. So that doesn't help. So I wanted to be more efficient, start to understand what my capacity was and how many walkthroughs I can do in a day, understand how quick I can create an estimate, and then how quickly I can turn around a proposal. And I looked for the market to see what was out there, and nothing was out there that could help you with the front end sales solution. Everything that existed was ops. Like, you won the contract, now what do you do, right? I use some great tools right now that help me with time and attendance, work scheduling, all that stuff. But nothing helped me with, other than Excel, right? Or other than a couple proposal generators. I said, let's bring it all together, where if we can have the 1, 2, 3 step process, which is the walkthrough, estimator, and proposal, all together where they're in sync, they're triggering every event, the data's all getting pushed. I'm like, that life would be easy. So we went out, built it, right? That's what Route is it's the front end sales solution that brings the 1, 2, 3 step into a digital format, where it's not just that either, AJ. It helps you sell better, sell faster, turn a proposal around quicker, right? But it's data, man. That data that you have now, and you can harness into a platform where you could be anywhere in America. Like, you could do a walkthrough in Virginia. I could work on the estimate. You could finish the proposal. Think about how powerful that is. And then on top of that, an example is I just won a contract 2 weeks ago that was one of my first Route walkthroughs that they said no in the beginning. They came back and said, Rick, you know what? Let's do another walkthrough. Let's get you out here. The team or the company that we hired isn't working. I said, Jennifer, you know what? I actually don't even have to go out there. I mean, have you renovated the place? Have you changed anything? She's like, no, it's still the same facility. I already got everything. Don't worry about it. I'll send you the new proposal. I only have to increase because of inflation a couple %, but that's all. So boom, set the proposal. I had a contract in 2 hours.
Thank you for watching my video, and make sure you hit that like button if you liked the video, because I know you did, and also hit subscribe, and right beside that subscribe button is going to be a notification bell. You gotta click that, because guess what? You never know when I'm gonna go live. As a matter of fact, I might go live right now, so make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss my videos, all right? And if you want to start or grow your business, check out cleanbiznetwork.com, all right? We have cleaning business starter kits. We have a lead generation service to help you grow your cleaning business, all type of stuff. And also, don't forget to download the Calculated Clean mobile app as well, all right? So that's what I got for y'all until you click another video and go watch, man. Watch another video, why not? Binge on.